I'm going to offer some thoughts about slowing down. If you were here last week, Susan and Bill talked about wise attention. We're still in the mindfulness corner here. And Susan defined mindfulness again as non-judgmental, non-identified, interested, and engaged posture of caring attention. Mindfulness isn't judging. This isn't about me. And there is an interest, even an engagement. Whatever is happening in this moment, as it is worthy of our attention. And the attention is kind and caring. So as I was thinking about today and slowing down, I thought about Alice in Wonderland and the white rabbit. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late. For no time to say hello, goodbye. I'm late. I'm late. I'm late for a very important date. No time for this moment. And we know the feeling of hurry and racing and urgency. We know this. We are often trained and conditioned by a fast pace. Someone texts us, text back. Someone emails us, email back. We used to be able to wait for a letter to arrive. There's a story of a man riding very fast on a horse. And as he rides past his friend standing on the side of the road says, "Hey, where are you going?" And the rider turns toward his friend and yells, "I don't know, ask the horse." Ask the horse. The rider isn't engaged in the moment. I mean, he doesn't even know where he's going. He's holding on for dear life. We get wrapped up in the fast pace, and we get habituated to galloping and fleeting attention. Several years ago, a lot of years ago, I was on a retreat. And one of the guiding teachers was a teacher that I didn't know, but I had heard about her and heard, about her devotion as a practitioner and as a teacher. And the title of the retreat was Resting in Natural Awareness. That drew me. The retreat was 8 days. And we're all, we've all arrived and we're settling in and we're, staking out where our seat is going to be. Do you want to be close to the teachers? Do you want to be farther away? Do you want to be close to the door on the other side? Really making all those attempts to be comfortable. Doing whatever, all that we needed to be comfortable. So the retreat begins. And I become quickly, painfully aware that the teacher is talking slowly, really slowly. And the pace of her speech was distressing for me, activating for me. Just get to the point. Just get to the point. And the thoughts going on inside of me as I'm sitting there quietly. Oh my goodness, I've traveled all this way, and I'm going to sit here and feel tortured. And I had the impulse to politely get up at some moment and excuse myself and take a break. Or if I had been on Zoom, this was actually before Zoom, I probably would have muted and just sat. But I didn't walk out, and I wasn't on Zoom. And I was really grateful to this practice because I was able, I knew to use the breath and body and ambient sounds, as supports for presence, as supports to self-soothe, and toggled back and forth. And I knew that her offering was valuable, but the wind in my ears made it really difficult to receive. And slowly, for periods of time, the agitation started to lift a little and soften. And this was not on my time. This was slowly a relaxing. And there was awareness of a lot of grief and sadness. And that was unexpected. I didn't expect that. I recognized, sort of with a little more clarity, that the rhythm and the cadence of her speaking were matched to the rhythm of this body that is more comfortable, moving slowly. And the fast pace, which has been conditioned, began to feel a little aggressive and unkind. I could see this a little more clearly when the resistance, when the fight kind of surrendered. The speediness causes us to lose a lot of what is happening in our direct experience of a moment. And there are times when we might want to miss what is happening in the moment for whatever reasons, but we are habituated to a rapid pace and only fleeting attention. I'm late. A while ago, Bill talked about working in 11-second intervals, like just 11 seconds before you push that button or say that word, or that's about one breath. That's a really wonderful support for slowing down. 11 seconds. So as Susan shared, clear seeing occurs when there are no demands on what the moment should be. It was a good retreat for me. And I learned a lot about resting, but not in the way that I thought I would. So meditation really invites us to slow down, to pause, to notice the reactivity. We are learning to befriend whatever is here as it is, as we are, and attuning to what is needed. We want to work with the difficult and the uncomfortable. And this is only possible when we bring mindfulness to bear on the moment and name what is happening. When we slow down and deliberately turn attention toward what is present. And these are words of Pema Chodron. When we do that, feelings like disappointment, embarrassment, irritation, agitation, resentment, anger, jealousy, and fear, instead of being bad news, are actually very clear moments that teach us exactly where we're holding back. They teach us to perk up and lean in when we'd rather collapse or back away. They're like messengers that show us with terrifying clarity. I like the terrifying clarity. Exactly where we're stuck. And this moment is the perfect teacher. And lucky for us, it's with us everywhere we are. Thank you for listening. Now let's practice. Slowly, mindfully, attending to what the body needs. Where there might be a little more TLC needed for you today. What might need to open, stretch a little more. And maybe as you're moving, you might even sense a little speediness or raciness in the body. And if neck rolls are helpful, please allow yourself the time to stretch and support the body in the way that it needs today. No hurry. Yeah. Sometimes tapping around the face. And in your good time, coming into a posture that's comfortable and supported. If helpful, closing the eyes or soft gaze downward. Noticing what you're bringing here today, what you're present with. And inviting some ease and comfort and settling. If helpful, taking some deep, slower breaths. Letting the breath find its natural pace, its natural rhythm. In its good time. And inviting the full body breathing to unwind, unbind a little. And letting the body be as it is. And we're also reminding the mind that it too can relax and drop open and down into the stream of body breath. Body resting on the chair, on the cushion, and mind resting on the body. And nothing today left out of the gaze of metta. Whatever is here for you as it is. as if this moment has everything that we need. We don't have to race anywhere or make anything happen. Soften and allow. Can you feel breath breathing?